Hey guys, this video is called Shit is Falling Apart in Pennsylvania for a Reason. Now, I'm going to start with a story that's a little bit more close to home before I tell you what's happening in Harrisburg. Now, I'm going to warn you, this is a sickening story. And you might be pissed off the high heavens, which am equally or more so as pissed off. Now this is called Police arrest two for Pottsville homicide. Now, I live in Pottsville, Pennsylvania, and at one time, it was not a bad place to live. Now, I lived here 11 years, and now it's just getting worse. Here's the whole article. Pottsville police charged two young men with first-degree murder on Friday for a stabbing death in the city. Joshua Lukash, 18, and Shavinsky Thomas, 21, are both from Pottsville. Police say they were arraigned Friday night on charges that also include aggravated assault and robbery. They are locked up without bail. According to Pottsville police, the two used a kitchen knife and a box cutter to stab John Brock, 59, early Thursday morning inside his home on South 12th Street. Brock was found lying in the street outside his home. Police say Lukash and Thomas went to Brock's home around 3 a.m. Thursday in order to rob him, but when Brock saw their faces, Lukash and Thomas decided that they had to kill him. The two then fled with about $200 and Brock's ATM card. Police say the suspects later used the bank card to withdraw $60, which they used to buy food and lottery tickets. Pottsville police say Lukash and Thomas have each confessed. Police have not released why Brock was targeted by the two men. We first introduced Shavinsky and Thomas back in 2012 when he competed in the high jump at States at Shippensburg University. Both Lukash and Thomas have been in trouble with the law, but nothing to this extent. Up until last year, John Brock owned a bike shop in downtown Pottsville, which closed. That's where people in this area said he kept to himself and also gave away free bikes to kids who needed them. Very generous man, said Ada D'Amico of Pottsville, and very quiet, unassuming man I knew of. Whenever I was in town, he said hello and we chatted about bikes for about 10 minutes. Now, when I read the story, it actually quite sickened me. Now, I don't know Joshua Lukash, but I know Stephen Lukash. I'm assuming that's his younger brother. And if so, his younger brother really fucked up his life. And Savinsky and Thomas, I know, because I went to school with him. And I wouldn't have thought that that sick motherfucker would do something like that. And I really hope the judge throws the books at them and puts them in prison for life. Opposed to the death penalty, I don't believe killing people for killing people, an eye to an eye, works. It never solves what happened, but they should be in prison for life. What they did was fucking awful. And Pottsville is becoming a dangerous place to live. And it gets worse. Let's go to Harrisburg. Democratic Pennsylvania Attorney General faces felony charges. Former Clinton advisor and current Attorney General of Pennsylvania is facing a variety of charges that strip her office from her and leave her disparate and disgraced. Kathleen Kane is accused of leaking grand jury testimony in an attempt to injure her political rivals. Grand jury testimony is top secret and cannot be discussed outside the grand jury courtroom. To make things worse, she lied to the investigators into the leak. It is alleged that Kane passed the information on to a political operative for release to the press. Kane's past 3 years as Attorney General has been one embarrassment after another. Top aides had led the agency. Her office had bungled numerous cases, feuds with former prosecutors, and making false statements she later had to walk back and correct. Now a grand jury charged looking into her leak of top secret testimony recommended she be charged with criminal attempt, perjury, obstruction, false swearing, and official oppression. Neither Kane nor her office offered any immediate comment on the charges. Kane is the first Democrat and the first woman to be elected Attorney General in Pennsylvania. She is officially being charged with perjury, obstruction, and abuse of office. Montgomery County District Attorney Risa Verti Furman, I'm sorry if I got her name wrong, issued the following statement, quote, "No one is above the law, even the chief official law officer of Pennsylvania," unquote. Continuation, "This is a sad day for the citizens of Pennsylvania, a sad day for us in law enforcement. When someone entrusted with upholding the law violates the oath, we are all victims," unquote. Kane's driver also had been charged. It is alleged that he was able to get a copy of the file from the grand jury that was investigating his boss. He is being charged with indirect criminal contempt. William Carpenter was the judge that oversaw the case, referred a criminal complaint against Kane in January, and later added a charge that Kane fired a prosecutor who testified against her in the grand jury. Kane has admitted that she gave the Daily News the information she is accused of disclosing, but insists it was not illegal. She also claims that she fired the prosecutor over poor performance and not because of his testimony against her. Kane vows to run for re-election in 2016. Perjury, obstruction of justice. What the fuck? That makes no fucking sense what she said. That is illegal what she did. I'm not a lawyer, but I fucking know it's illegal to release any jury statements. That's illegal. Oh my fucking God. Is Pennsylvania becoming the new Florida? I mean, for Christ's sake. I mean, what she did is not as bad as murder. She's the Bernie Madoff of law enforcement. I hope she gets put in prison for 14 years or something. She deserves prison time. She should not run for re-election in 2016. She should be banned from running office. I don't give a fuck if she's a Democrat or a Republican. What she did was illegal. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. She shouldn't make any excuse. What she did was illegal, and she should own up to her mistake. Oh, for Christ's sake, I need a nice coffee. See you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, shit is falling apart in Pennsylvania, no doubt.